like having to get ready in a nice outfit, hopefully not getting food all over your outfit, either from breakfast or God forbid, if you had to have your picture taken after lunch or after gym class, and then they had those little black combs and like people would be trying to fuss all over you. Yeah, today is picture day for my kids. So believe it or not, I forgot all of these things, and I had my kids wear their clothes while they ate breakfast. My little lass already got food all over her shirt. Hopefully it like isn't there anymore. I put water on it, and so I'm hoping that it doesn't show up, but if it does, it's authentic. It's authentic. I tried to send her in with a brush and she was like, no, Mama, I'm all set. So, it's authentic. Like, that's the way that I think about it. I think as a kid, it used to stress me out. I was nervous, especially as I said, if I had PE, if I had gym before we took our pictures, I would be so nervous about my hair. I've always had like tons of hair, so it would get all sweaty and everything. You want to give your all in gym class, but you don't want to give your all so much that you're a hot mess for your school pictures. And, you want your outfit to look nice. My kids are not like that. My kids are like, what you see is what you get. Let's be authentic and true to ourselves. So let me know if you remember what picture day was like when you were growing up. So welcome to This Minute with Mary. I help people feel more confident and creative when it comes to their makeup and their skincare. Today I'm going to be doing a quick, fast makeup face. I actually just had a new skincare line launch at minutewithmary.com on yesterday. So earlier today I went live in my VIP group to share with you the Glowplexion line. It comes with a cleanser, a serum, and a moisturizer. So this is like a super simplified skincare routine. Some of you might be looking at this and be like, girl, that's not simple. That's 3 different things. But these are 3 super important items if you're working on having healthy, clean, hydrated, anti-aging, all those kind of good things. So if you don't have a skincare routine at all, this would be a great place to start. If you have a minimal skincare routine, this will be your jam. And if you already, like me, have like a multi-step skincare routine, this could potentially simplify that for you. So I kind of wanted to quickly go through that as I get my makeup on, as I get ready to go pick up my kids. Lots of little fun things going on this week, of course. So I just used my Prime and Set Mist. Now I will be talking skincare that did just launch, but my special, where you can save some moolah this month at Minute with Mary, is on the base face. So that's primers and setting products, foundations, concealers, bronzers, blushers, the brushes that go along with that. All of that is on sale, but half of the month is now already over. So if that is something that you're looking forward to, is having new foundation, concealer, setting products, maybe a new blush or bronzer for the holidays coming up, this is the month to get it. I can totally do a complimentary color match. Just shoot me a message. I'd love to help you do that. So what I just applied is my Prime and Set Mist. This is a game changer for those of you who like a dewy finish. Okay, so if you like it to stay on your face, the makeup, you need a primer and a setting product. This is a 2-in-1. This is also my favorite thing for people who find that their makeup kind of moves around, maybe gets stuck inside wrinkles and folds of your skin. This is a great product to use. It's a really, really light mist, so you can just apply it. It dries pretty quickly. If you're someone who likes more of a matte look, you'll want my Prime and Set powder. Once again, 2-in-1 product. So if you like matte, you're going to go for the Prime and Set powder. If you like dewy, you can go for the Prime and Set mist. A lot of people like to use both products. If you do me a favor and put hashtag hello lovely, I am not wearing my glasses. So feel free to say that. That's your little way to wave to me over the interwebs. Give me a high five and I can give you a little shout out right back at you. You can also let me know where you're tuning in from. This would be super fun. So that Prime and Set Mist, I let it sit on my face for a couple of seconds before I go in and apply any foundation. I'm going to be using my Liquid Touch Serum Infused Foundation. Just a little bit goes a long way. So if, like me, you've got some natural coloring, whether it is freckles or, anything like that you like to shine through, you can do a little bit. If on the flip side, you'd like to have more fuller coverage and really have a blank canvas, you can add a few more drops. Thank you so much for saying hello. Great to see you. I think because of the, hello, Haley. How are you from California? Great to see you. Thanks for tuning in. You just made my day. Thank you so much for being the first commenter. Now, I'm mixing 2 different shades. Please tell me I'm not alone. Does anyone else's skin tone change this time of year? There are many people who will do just 1 shade of makeup all year round, and they'll warm it up with bronzer. Awesome, love it. There's other people that will buy like 3 or 4 different shades of their foundation to go along with everything that they are. Awesome. Love it. Me, I take the easy route. I mix my summer shade plus my winter shade as I go through the transition months of spring and fall. And as fall continues, I use a little less of my summer shade. So people who have warm or neutral undertones are people who tan. Generally, the cooler undertone people don't normally tan. And I am a neutral undertone person. So I just mix the two products on the back of a makeup container. Sometimes I mix them on the back of my palm. Some people apply the product right to their face, but I just like to mix the two right beforehand, and I definitely put way too many drops. And then I apply it where I want the most coverage. Wherever you place your makeup first is where you're going to have the most coverage. So as I said, I like to let a lot of my freckles shine through. So I'm going to place it in the areas. I put it on that spot that I had removed. I put it around my nose where I have a bit of redness, and then a little dab everywhere else so we can get things started. Hi, Jennifer. Great to see you tuning in from Seattle. Wonderful to see you, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. So picture day for the kids was today. As I said, like, I made sure their hair was okay. I made sure that their outfits originally were okay. I don't know what kind of state they're in right now, but hey, you know, it'll be authentic. It'll be great. And hopefully they won't have like a little old lady with a black comb trying to fix all their hair. So what you saw, I used pretty much like 1 or 2 drops just to kind of even out a little bit of my complexion. But you still see a lot of my freckles. So once again, I'm not wearing glasses. One thing you can do is if you have your makeup on a little palette, if you take your brush, you can kind of tap your bristles evenly in it. There's a lot of people that drip liquid foundations right into their brush itself. You can do that, but you got to work quickly because gravity is going to bring that liquid foundation down. So that's why I prefer more to put it on a non-porous surface. And then I gently tap my makeup brush so just the smallest amount of that foundation is in the bristles, and then I apply it from there. Really, when it comes to makeup, you know, everything is like up to your own preference. There's very few, if any, rules, and honestly, even the rules that there is with makeup, you can break. Makeup is like a choose your own adventure. So as I said, for me today, I'm going with more of a light coverage, really letting those freckles shine through, but I wanted to give a little coverage to those areas that I'm not confident about. I think that that's how I like to use makeup. I like to use it to help kind of not fix, but kind of cover up the areas that I'm less confident, and then also to enhance the areas where I am more confident. So an area that I am not super confident is my under eyes. Anybody else got dark under eye circles? Or is it just me right now? I'm tired. We went to the Highland Games in New Hampshire. They were absolutely lovely. I'm going to take my concealer. This is infused with skincare and caffeine. So not only does it pack a punch with true full coverage, but it also is going to be a little bit of skincare right there. So I apply it right where the darkest area of my eyes are, which is in those inner corners. And then I take, you can take your ring finger, you can take a blending bud, you can take a brush. Today I'm just going to take my ring finger. I'll do a little mist of that Prime and Set mist, and I'm just going to tap. So some people don't like to use their fingers. I go back and forth. With it. I do find that the warmth from my fingers works pretty well. And I did use that Prime and Set mist. I love to do little light layers of the mist. It's super, super fine, but it acts like a hairspray. So it really locks your makeup in place. And as I was saying before, if you're someone who finds that your makeup shifts around a little bit, might get stuck inside your fine lines, this helps thin it out a little smidge, but it also really helps lock it in place. So I love it, particularly around this area for my concealer. You could see I brought it up on my eyelid a bit because I have dark veins and all kinds of things there. And I use my ring finger. So your ring finger has the lightest touch out of all of your fingers. If you were a piano player, you definitely know that because it's a tricky one to work with compared to some of your other stronger fingers. But it's a great finger to use when you're working around the delicate skin of your eyelid. So I just kind of pat, 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 pat. Bring it up there. You don't have to do your upper eyelid, but as I said, my upper eyelid is pretty discolored between just veins and freckles and all that kind of stuff. So even though I'm wearing glasses, I sometimes like to brighten behind my eye on the upper eyelid, even with some eyeshadow sometimes, just to help things look more awake. So for me, I love this. I love just having a little bit of concealer really helping kind of brighten things up just a little smidge, keeping that natural look. I have a lot of freckles still showing, but I do want to add some color back into my face. So this is how I like to play around. Like I can do more light, medium coverage, but I still like to add in dimension with other products. So let's go to town just a little bit. I'm gonna do that with my all-in-one color stick. Yes, found it. This shade, Cinnamon Latte. If you like brownish, reddish shades, particularly this time of year, this is gonna be your jam. Let's see if I can find the brush that I wanna use. I found it. I'm still unpacking from our travels, so apologies. This one I find doubles as a bronzer and a blush. So wherever you would maybe apply a little bit of bronzer, you can use this shade as it's going to have a bit of a reddish autumnal hue to it. Because I'm wearing this red dress right now, I just thought it would be nice to bring out. Now there are blending buds right here on the base of these all-in-one color sticks. So they're a cream blush. They can also be used on your lips. They can be used in your eyes. I don't always use that, that little sponge. Is kind of that's there for me when I like need touch-ups in the car. If I have my other brushes easily available, or even my fingers, once again using the warmth from my fingers, I'll use that. But yeah, if I'm in like if I'm in my car and I'm in a, don't want to get makeup on my fingers, or I don't have another brush and I just want to add a little touch of makeup, that is perfect. So what's cool about this, so I'm going around my forehead, and for those of you who have not seen me do this on Minute with Mary before, you might be like, what is she doing? It's adding dimension into my giant forehead. I have gone through bang phases. Usually in the fall. I almost put bangs back on my head last week. I had a hair appointment, putting a little bit of color right there. And now I'm going to go in with my foundation brush. So I just use my fingers and kind of press the product just a little bit. I could have used a blush brush if I wanted to. This is a creamy blush, but it's adding dimension. I'm just going to take my foundation brush, and where the edge of that kind of bronzing blush color is, I'm just going to lightly do little circles to make it not as severe. Just kind of meld it into the skin. What's awesome with these color sticks is that they are a dewy finish. So if you have matte makeup, you can still do a dewy finish with your blush, which adds, why am I doing that? What did I just do that for? This is what I want. I want a little bit more color right there. This adds like that youthful glow. So for people who have a lot of texture, we're talking pores, fine lines, or people who maybe have a more oily complexion who don't necessarily like to have dewiness everywhere, this is a great option for you, so you can have a matte look elsewhere, but for your cheeks, if you'd like, or wherever else you apply this product, it can be a little dewy. And then it also doubles as a lip product. Gonna go right here. You can either apply it straight onto your lips for a more saturated look, or just like what I'm doing right here, I already used my finger, so I don't mind using it. And you can see it's this nice kind of reddish, cool toned brown shade. And that is called Cinnamon Latte. And it just added life to my face. I feel, I don't know, I feel a little more polished and pulled together and not as much like the zombie that I was when I first came on here. So these products are on sale. I used my Prime and Set Mist and my Serum Plus Foundation. I used my all-in-one color stick in the shade Cinnamon Latte, and I'm now going to set it with that same Prime and Set Mist. And that's really gonna lock it in. So at first it does look wet. Like it looks like I just sprayed my face with the liquid, because I did, but it will dry quickly. And in the meantime, I am going to use my Quadra. So my Quadra is my new lash product, and it has lash growth serum and then lash primer and tube, so it's a tubular mascara, tubular man, and also a fiber mascara, all in one. So I have found that this product has been exceptional on my usually watery, sensitive, allergy eyes. It has worked really, really well. And I'm someone, like, I wear mascara almost every single day, so I love that I'm applying a lash growth serum on my lashes every single day, because when I've done it as part of my skincare routine just by itself, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't as consistent as I wanted to be. And because this is part of my mascara now, it's like all 4 in 1, now I know I am applying it every day. So there's actually 2 sides to the wand. If you're blind like me, you got to bring it really close. But there are longer, kind of like wiry bristles, And I like to use those ones to really get at the base of my lashes and wiggle that product on to get some nice deep volume right at the base of the lashes. And then the other side of the wand, and once you use this, you can actually feel the difference on your lashes of the two sides of the wand. But what I like about this is it's allowing you to have the results from different wands all on one wand. You just have to turn it. So you can even kind of spin it as you go. I'm a huge fan of spinning as you apply mascara. So as I said, I go right kind of at that root to the midway of the lashes where I really focus on applying the product at first. And then I spin it and I get that shorter edge, but it has silicone little wand. And then the last thing that I do, this is a really buttery smooth formula. A lot of mascaras that I've used in the past have been a bit thicker. They kind of feel like they're drying while applying. This one does not feel that way. I take the wand and after I've really focused more on that middle and lower portion of the lash, I then go and I paint essentially. I'm really focusing on the tips because I will say this one is not a hardcore volumizing mascara. I have my Purple Tube mascara, that 4D, and if you like it really, really thick looking, like you're wearing a strip of false lashes, the 4D does that. This one gives a bit more natural look. If you've gotten my Twisted Epic mascara before, this is going to give you quite a similar look, a really healthy, separated, natural lash look, but this is going to give you that growth for your lashes. So it's a really nice option if you like the more natural lash look, also knowing that you're going to be having the lash primer, which helps hold on to the lash products and makes them not smudge, and you're not going to have like raccoon eye issues with it. But you can see I hold it and I'm just kind of like painting. So if you like more of that cat eye look where it's a bit more thicker and longer lashes right here, you just kind of paint it and it really adds that product beautifully right there. And then I like to go in the center, and that helps open my eye a bit more. So that's what I like to do when it comes to the Quadra. I just find it really nice and buildable. It holds the curl really well, and I don't feel nervous that I'm going to be making all smudgies under my eyes because it has that lash primer built inside. I do forget frequently to apply it on my lower lashes though, so that is something that I need to get used to doing. I'm usually more of just like a top lash mascara girl, but I want to grow those lower lashes too, so I do need to start wearing it on the lower lashes. And autumn's a great time to do it. I wear a lot less makeup in the summertime, as I assume you do as well. A lot of people do that, whether it's, you're at the beach or at the pool, you're wearing sunglasses all the time, or, you're just on the go a lot. So a lot of people have very different makeup routines in the summer. And then as we go into the fall and we lose a lot of our summertime coloring, we can kind of apply it back in when it comes to our makeup. Plus, we start to have a lot of fancy events. We might start to have autumnal weddings and the holidays to start planning for. So if you have anything like that coming up this fall or winter, if you have any special events, I would love to help you create a stellar, long-lasting makeup routine. Okay, so if you're thinking about if you have weddings September, October, November, December, any special events that you're going to, maybe class reunions, and you want to look good, I got you. Just send me a message. You'd be like, all right, let's do this, because the cool thing about this is it's stuff that you get to use multiple times. Many of us will go and we'll pay for a blowout, and you spend $40-50 or even more to get the blowout, and that lasts you a couple of days. Whereas if you invest that kind of money in, say, proper makeup or skincare products, that's stuff that will last you super long. We're talking multiple months. So investing in quality makeup and skincare products, I'm telling you, it's going to make you smile a little bit more when you see your reflection in a mirror. So I'm done with my makeup. I just want to remind you, my new skincare line, Glowplexion. Once again, if you have events coming up this fall and you want your skin to look younger and healthier and really glow from within, I say even before we talk makeup, let's talk skincare. This is the Lazy Ladies skincare routine, or for those of you who you just feel like yours is way too complex, this is gonna make your skin look so youthful and hydrated. So it's the cleanser, it is a serum, and they are refillable. So if you do the subscription, you're actually just gonna get the refill sent to you to save money, plus also save the environment. This is all recyclable and eco-friendly, so you don't have to worry about a lot of extra waste and plastic waste. Same thing with the moisturizer. So the moisturizer, when you get your refill, just comes with this little tub right here. Once again, the savings are passed on to you, and we're able to help save Mother Earth a little bit more. So that is the Glowplexion line. You can find that at minutewithmary.com in the skincare section. Also, all of my foundation products, once again, are on sale. Thank you so much for the hashtag. Hello, hello. If you want color matching, whether or not you are interested in buying anything right now, I would love to color match you, just so that way you know what your undertone is, what kind of products would look best on you. Please feel free to message me. This is what I do. In addition to podcasting and being a mom of two, I love to help people like you feel more confident and creative, and everything on my site has a money back guarantee. So if you buy a product on my site and it isn't quite perfect, say we get you a foundation and then you end up losing some more of your tan and the foundation is too dark, within 2 weeks of you getting that product, you get 100% of your money back if you don't love it. And then within 90 days, so that's 3 months of you getting the product, if you don't love it, you get product credit back. So that would allow you to try out my skincare line for 3 months. And if it doesn't give you the results that you want, you're going to get product credit back. Same thing with the foundation. You may be one shade right now in September, but come December, you might be something different. You'll get product credit, and we can get you your new winter shade for free. I don't get penalized. I don't lose commission. I'm actually like doing the right thing by you by making sure that you're getting your money's worth and that you love your products. So it really brings me so much joy, and it's an absolute honor. So thank you so much for tuning into this Minute with Mary. Do not forget those picture days, right? Oh my goodness, we can't forget them. They were traumatizing. All right, I have to go and get my kids. I'll talk with you all soon. Take